All right, so when you get your QX7, I have a model in there. So we'll start a new model, and what that does, we'll hit page, go to inputs, channel page 4. So already has the 4 functions of the sticks in there. So channel 1's throttle, channel 2 is aileron, channel 3 is elevator, and channel 4 is rudder. So if you want to throw in channel 5 is where I usually do the pump, because that's where all the models I buy that come RTR have their pump is channel 5, because you can't really move the sticks, only control 1 through 4. So let's go here. I'll show you that with this radio, you can actually change. We'll put the source throttle, we'll put that on switch A, okay? And we'll go back to channel monitor. So now switch A is your throttle, and then channel 2, channel 3, and channel 4, okay? So I moved the throttle to switch A. We'll go back. We will put channel 1 back on throttle. And we'll go to channel 5 now. I'm going to push and hold. We're going to change the source. We're going to push and hold and go to max. And then to show you that it has done nothing for channel 5, you see here, this is channel 5, there's no lines here. Okay, so we'll go to mixer after inputs, and here's channel 5, and you just click it. Now channel 5 is active. So you can see it's 100% on channel 5 because I put it in as max. So max meaning 100%. So now we'll come down here to mixer channel 5, and we'll edit it, and we will put the source. I'm going to put the source as this switch here, switch F. And I'm going to change the percentage to 20%. So we will idle the pump at 20% with the flip of a switch. I don't want -20 because the pump doesn't run in reverse. So we come down here and we change this to function. And then we go 1 time to the right. So X, arrow to the right, 0. And now when I flip this switch, we have 20%. So the pump idles at 20%. So now we will go back to mixer. Wrong. Go here. Mixer, not inputs. Mixer, we want to copy that. And we want to move that down. And we want to edit that. I'm changing the source to my elevator. I'm changing the function to function X. Okay. Now we are going to add 20% when I move this. So this is still going 100%. So that's negative and that's positive. This one only goes on the positive side, positive and positive. Shut this off. Now it only goes to 20 and 20. Turn this on. Now we're going to 40. So I'll show you here. So we're at 20 with the switch. And then pull this back and we're going to add 20 and add 20. Here, 20 and 20. Go back here to mixer, and we're going to copy this one and move it down. And we're going to add another 20, but when we do the bucket. And then we're going to copy that and move it down, and then edit. And then we're going to add, when we do the stick, we're going to add 20%. Now, let's say, so right now we have idle at 20%. We're adding 20 when we do the elevator, adding another 20 when we do the aileron, and adding another 20 when we do the throttle, okay? So that's going to be a total of 80 when I have that on. So we're at 20, and we're going to add another 20, and then move this, add another 20, and then move this, and add another 20 for 80% on your pump. Now, let's say the most you want your pump to spin is 50%. So we will change this weight here. Inputs affects your whole channel. So if we put this at 50, we get the 20, then we get the 40, and then we get the 60, and then we get the 80. So that did not affect the whole channel. So we will go to outputs, channel 5, edit, and we will come here to maximum, and we'll change this to 50%. Now this will definitely affect the whole channel. So now we're only at 10% idle. We're adding 10% and 10% and 10%. So it changed all my values. So the reason why it's doing 10% is because I have this at 50%. So if I change this back to 100%, now we will get 20, 20, 20. Nope. Same thing. So we will edit this and go 40. And 40. And 40. And 40. And we'll see what that does. Okay, so we're at 20 now, and then we're at 40, and then 50, and then 50. So the channel maxes out at 50. So if we have to idle the pump at 20, and then it will hit 40 when you open the first valve fully. And then when you open the second valve fully, it will max the pump out at your 50%. If you just do this function here, so just one function, you're going to be at 40%. And then two functions will bring you to 50, and a third function, it will max the pump out at 50. this switch off, you will only be at 20, 40, and then 50 with the third one. So it depends on what speed your pump works best at. Your pump on your 360 seems to work fine at just a pretty low idle. So you might only need the 20%. You might not need the extra boost of pump when you're doing your functions. But basically, I'm just trying to show you some mixing on these radios and what they're capable of. You can do almost anything.